Welcome, race fans, to Charlotte Motor Speedway for tonight's running in the IAA International Asphalt Association's Xfinity Series. We've got 75 laps to run here tonight. Cars have finished qualifying and they're currently gridding as we speak. Alright, race fans, I'm going to take you through the field. Starting off in the pole position is Blake Mosley with Richard Swavely on his outside. Starting in row 2 is going to be Kyle Hardy and Colin Bester. Row 3, Ty Dahlman with Randy Brashes on his outside. Row 4 is going to have Christopher Spencer and Jeremy Gardner. Row 5, Blaine Driggers and Hunter Youngblood in that 53 car. Row 6 is going to have Sean Freeman and William Mann Jr. Darren Dennis and Alan Duggar are going to make up row 7. Zach Holloway and Michael D are going to be row 8. Row 9 is going to be Cody Lunger with Braden Carter. Row 10, David Scott, Doug Webb. Row 11 is going to be James Rothruck with Matthew Morgan. And bringing up the rear is going to be Kevin Roy in that 77 machine. So the pace car, the lights are off on the pace car. And the pace car is in. Green flag is out. Mosley brings him to the line for the first lap of tonight's race. Down into turn 1. Mosley with an advantage. Swavely's going to fall in behind. Looks like Hardy's going to try and make his way down underneath now. Down into turn 3, Bester on the high side above Hardy. Christopher Spencer now looking to get in that fight with Hardy, as Bester's gone far past Hardy and cleared him. Bester all over the back of that 32 car. As Hardy is way up on the high side. Looks like he was just a bit loose. The whole pack comes down the back stretch. Now side by side is that 14 and the 11. Mosley brings him down into turn 1. Christopher Spencer looks like he may be trying to challenge Gardner on the low side, on the high side, excuse me. Gardner down low. They're coming down across the stripe. Mosley's getting himself a nice lead, heading down the back and down into turn 3 now. Looks like Randy Brasher's making his way by Jeremy Gardner. Brasher's being last week's winner at New Hampshire. A hard-fought late battle with Kyle Hardy. Ooh, and Spencer with a lot of damage. Let's see what happened to him. Watching the 11 car of Christopher Spencer right now. And contact with the 14, gets the wall. Make contact with Gardner. He spins around, but that's how Christopher Spencer got his damage. Mosley still up front leading. Colin Bester has now made his way up to second place. He's got Mosley in his sights. Looks like the field is pretty well spread out, single filed now. So Gardner is going to be challenging. Brasher's now on the low side as they hit the line. Gardner, Brasher side by side into one. Gardner's got the advantage with the nose over Brasher's. He's not quite able to close the door on him though. Now down in turn 3, they're still side by side. Gardner drifts up the track just a bit. And they're still going to be side by side as they come across the line. Now Brasher surging ahead. Head down the backstretch. Brasher's has got Gardner cleared now. Mosley able to keep a gap between him and Bester as we hit lap 10. Mosley's gonna bring him down into turn 1. Field comes around down the back stretch. Brasher's is going by that 14 car. Brasher seems to like running the high line. See, Mosley just brushed the wall. Looks like he's got some pretty decent damage on the right side of that car now. It's not going to cost him the lead though. Colin Bester still 9/10 behind, and looks like Swavely's going to be making a move now. Swavely's looking on the low side of Bester as they head down into turn 1. Side by side. Bester with the nose out just a hair. Both going to send it deep down into this corner. Side by side as they come up off of turn 4. These two still side by side battling. On board with Hardy, we can watch these two going at it as it looks like Swavely has cleared Bester now. And what about Hardy? Is he going to try and make a move on Bester? Now we see Freeman and Mann Jr. battling, but Freeman's going to settle in behind Jr. And it looks like Ty Dahlman making his way past Alan Duggar. And that 88 car getting by Duggar. And now getting by Dahlman. James Rodruck is in that 88 car tonight, new name. We got one down on the apron. Oh, Duggar a little bit loose off the corner. Collects it up. One still sorted out, single file up front. Right now your top five are currently Blake Mosley in the lead with Richard Slavely second, Cal Hardy third, Colin Bester is fourth, and Randy Brasher is holding down fifth place right now. Behind him is Jeremy Gardner. He wants in this top five. Another fairly new name, Gardner. Very dominant last week at New Hampshire, bringing it home in third. Now he's made his way by Bester to take that fifth spot. They come down the back stretch. Lunger now trying to get under that 88 car. Dahlman and Freeman side by side. Dahlman's got the advantage coming out of the corner. He's got Freeman cleared right there. Brashers is up on the high side above Gardner. Gardner trying to get by. Trying to steal that fourth spot from Brashers, and side by side, he's still not able to complete the pass quite yet. Down in the turn once. Neck and neck now as they're coming off the turn two. Down the back stretch, and we got Swavely challenging Mosley for the lead. Gardner able to get by Brashers. Now Mosley is being challenged by Swavely. Swavely's to the point. They're side by side as they're going to come out of turn two. Swavely going to be able to complete the pass on Mosley. Down in the turn three, Mosley with the nose out on the high side. Swavely down low on the line. You know Mosley's going to have a heck of a run coming off of that corner. Is that right front damage going to hurt him, though? Looks like Swavely's got the advantage going to this corner. But again, Mosley has that high side speed. Down the back stretch they come. Swavely maybe going to have to tuck it in behind Mosley now. Back off. Regroup, try again. And here he comes. They're coming across the line. Swavely with the nose out that time. He got the lead over that lap. Swavely and Mosley still battling hard for this lead. Side by side, Kyle Hardy sitting right behind them, watching the whole thing unfold. Now Swavely with the nose out, and he's got Mosley cleared. He's going to continue running the low side while Mosley continues on the high side. But Mosley's not going to have enough of a run to get up by Swavely, and here comes Hardy with a run. He dipped it out of line, but settled back in. Swavely likes the low side. Mosley now running the middle line. Hardy now all over the back of Mosley. Wonder if maybe Mosley might have run his car a bit too hard. Down to turn one, Hardy is making his way by Mosley now. And Hardy has got him cleared for second place. What about Gardner? Is he going to be able to pass Mosley? Bester and Brasher's going at it again. And here he goes. Gardner's making the move on Mosley. And he's got him cleared as they're coming out of turn 2. Down the backstretch, we can get a good look at the top 6 here. Hardy's all over the back of Swavely now. Swavely making the move on, or Hardy making the move on Swavely. And he's got him cleared. Swavely's right on him though. What's he gonna do as going into turn 3 here? Looks on the low side. Hardy maybe just has too much speed. Hardy's got him cleared coming out of turn 4 across the line. So we hit lap 29. Now Gardner's looking to go by Swavely. Wondering if possibly Swavely and Mosley wore their equipment out, battling for that lead spot. Because now they've both fallen behind Hardy and Gardner. So Hardy is now your new leader. As we're about to grab lap 30 of 75 tonight. Kyle Hardy, the current points leader. Already having 2 wins this season. Got a pretty healthy lead over Alan Duggar in second in points. A 43-point difference. Gardner's now looking low under Hardy. And it's looking like he's going to be able to make the pass. Is he going to clear him coming off the corner? Not quite yet. Hardy's still to his rear quarter. See how they enter the corner here. The Gardner's going to send it in a little deeper. Hardy's going to lift, stay on the high side. Gardner's going to go by. And Gardner is your new leader. In the last 10 laps, had quite a shake-up. Top 4 pretty much reversed. Was Mosley, Swavely, Hardy, Gardner. Now Gardner, Hardy, Swavely, and Mosley. Now Bester and Brashers. These two are still going at it. They've been going for a while now. You can see Man Jr. behind them. And Dahlman and Rottrup. Brashers and Bester come across the line side by side. Looks like those two battling, maybe holding up Man Jr. just a bit. Swavely currently in 3rd position now. Hardy and Gardner up front. Hardy a little wiggle off the corner. Down the back stretch, looks like Brashers has cleared Bester. But Still going to send it down in the corner. Now we got 4 cars bunched up right here. Brashers, Bester, Man Jr., and Rotrock. Dahlman trying to get into this one as well. As Brashers is starting to pull out. Starting to leave this battle. Now Bester and Man Jr. side by side. Man Jr. on the high side. Bester seems to be losing a bit of speed. Oh, and into the wall goes the 88. Battle up front, still going on. Gardner running the low side, Hardy up high. Side by side now. Hardy has the advantage coming out of turn 4. Now looks Hardy is gonna be the new leader again. Brasher's falling back. Man Jr. gets by him. 88 and Bester. Bester definitely losing some speed as well. Dahlman about to get by Brashers. Christopher Spencer a lap down after early contact in this race, taking on a lot of damage. Gardner following Hardy down into turn 3 now. Dahlman's all over the back of that 88 car. Hardy's being challenged for the lead again. Here comes Gardner on the low side. Down into turn 1. Now Gardner's got the advantage over Hardy. Up 2, Hardy's got that high side run. Alan Duggar pulling back onto the track. What's this going to do for these guys? Oh, and that's going to get Gardner to have to stack up. So Gardner's going to have to fall back in behind Hardy. Now Duggar coming back onto the track, probably with new tires, so he should take off from these guys, however. We got cars pitting now. Randy Brashers. It's like the 77 car back there. Brasher's going to take his tires. These two still going for it, Hardy and Gardner. Quite a race up front here, as we've got just 34 laps to go now. Down the backstretch, Gardner's trying to set up a run so he can make a move on Hardy. He is closing the gap. Hardy shoots down on the low side. And Hardy's going to hit the pits. The leader is now pulled off and heading down pit road. Gardner's going to take another lap around. Let's see how Hardy's pit stops goes. The whole handful of cars down here. Looking through green flag stops right now. Hardy grabbing 4 tires. And he's off as Gardner now comes down pit road. '88 pulling down behind him. Christopher Spencer right there on the 11. Getting a fast repair. New tires. Gardner pulling back out onto the track. And here comes Hardy. See how this is all going to stack up after these green flag stops. Oh, and we got a car backwards on the track. That's the 14. 14 of Blaine Driggers. Well, that was a bit odd. I don't think they made any contact. Zach Holloway just kind of shoots up onto the track, and that just throws Driggers off. Holloway falls into the inside wall. Bring out caution number 1 on lap 45 tonight. So after those green flag pit stops, it looks like Jeremy Gardner is going to be the leader with Pal Hardy in second. James Rotrock in third. With Richard Swavely fourth, William Mann fifth. Lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is just about to pull off the track. Gardner's going to bring him into the Geico restart zone. And green flag is out. Restart for Gardner. And Gardner's going to bring him down to the turn 1. 88's going to be down the low side underneath Hardy. Oh, and is that Gardner? No, that was the 88. 88 car. Loose down onto the apron. Loses that second place spot. Hardy running in second now. See if Swavely and Mosley can maybe get back up front now that they've gotten new tires. Oh, contact! Lunger gets into Mosley up into the 81. Brashers. And wow, how... Oh, that was so close to not being a caution for them. That was just... That was a very long wreck. Lunger tries to stick it in 3 wide. That looks like Holloway just lost it on his own. So Lunger trying to go 3 wide is going to bring out caution number 2 tonight. Got a couple of cars going to pit. 98, Emos, 33, Holloway. Hardy currently running in second with Gardner leading. Got 23 laps to go. Race number 8, we've got just 2 more races after this before we crown a championship for this season. Lights are still on the pace car. pretty cool drone cameras we've got now. We can run down the field for you while we're waiting for this caution to wrap up. Right now we got Jeremy Gardner in first place, second's Kyle Hardy, Alan Duggars in third, William Mann Jr. is in fourth, fifth place is going to be David Scott, sixth Colin Bester, seventh Richard Swavely, eighth Randy Brashers, ninth Blake Mosley, 10th Michael Carter, 11th place is Ty Dahlman, 12th Matthew Morgan, 13th is Sean Freeman, Kevin Roy is 14th, Darren Dennis 15th, Cody Longer 16th, James Rotrock 17th, 18th is going to be Hunter Youngblood. Those are all the cars on the lead lap. And in 19th we've got Christopher Spencer, 20th is going to be Doug Webb, Blaine Driggers in 21st, Zach Holloway 22nd, Jimmy Emos in 23rd, and Braden Carter is in 24th. Looks like he's out of the race. And looking like Jimmy Emos might be out as well. So lights off on the pace car. I'm gonna bring him down into turn 3 one more time. Cars off. And green flag is out. As they head down towards turn 1. Gardner in the lead. Duggar's gotten by Hardy. He's going to be able to complete the pass. Looks like he does. He tries to slam the door, but Hardy's got to run on the low, coming off of the high side, down low. Gardner's going to look down low. Hardy sends it down in the turn 2. It's like Duggar's now on the high side. Got Bester all over the back of Hardy as well, and Mann Jr. trying to get into that fight. Gardner likes what he sees with these 4 cars back here fighting with each other. That gets them to slow down a bit. He can just run laps, try to pull away from them. But it looks like Hardy's gotten past that gaggle of cars. However, they're still haunting behind him. Bester and Duggar side by side. Oh, and Hardy slaps the wall. Now down to turn 1. Bester and Duggar still side by side as they come off of turn 2. And somebody just slammed the wall. Gardner's still at the point. Looks like Duggar's falling back to 4th now, as Bester's gotten by him. Hardy with a run. He's going to look low. He's got to jump out of it so he doesn't slide up and get into Gardner. Now Bester all over Hardy. Hardy about to lose 2nd place, possibly. And Bester's ahead of him. He's got him clear. No, whoa! Hardy shoots down to the bottom. He had a run, and he wasn't going to let it go with 16 laps to go. Now Hardy down low of Bester. Hardy's going to slide in behind Bester as Man Jr. has a bit of a wiggle coming off the corner. Down into turn one now. Like everybody's pretty well stacked out now. Piled up rather. Man Jr. trying to put a move on Duggar. And was that Bester just slapped the wall? Bester running in second right now. Hardy's going to send it way up high. And Jr. working hard trying to get that spot from Duggar. Hardy's got back by Bester. Bester way down low onto the apron. Brings it back up onto the track. No fault. Down in the turn one they go. Up off of turn four now. Across the line with just 9 laps to go. Hardy on the outside trying to do something. Hardy's got to run. He's to his door now. Sturge is down on the low side. He's going to slide up in front of him. Slide job now. Gardner's going to try and cross him over. Hardy going to cross him back over. No, it was a great move by Hardy, but it didn't stick. Gardner was able to cross him back over. Ooh, Hardy into the wall. Hard contact. Bester gets it too. Hardy's got that thing still going. That may have cost him a bit of speed. Brashes and Mosley back here still fighting for that position. Now Mosley has cleared Brashers as they head down into 1 and off of 2. Hardy now going to have to give it everything he's got to make it back up to Gardner after hitting the wall. He's only going to have 6 more laps to do it. And Swavely's challenging Bester now. Swavely gets by Bester. Bester's all over his rear bumper, though. And here goes Man Jr. looking by. Didn't have quite enough run. It's kind of looking like Hardy is starting to lose Gardner. Man Jr. is trying to get by Bester. He's making the move, now coming out of turn 2. And he's going to fall back in line behind Bester. Coming off of turn 3 now. Just 4 laps to go. Coming to the line with 3 to go. Gardner with a 6/10 lead over Kyle Hardy. Coming to the line. 2 laps to go. Gardner just wants to see that white flag. Once that's out, there's next flag will end it after that. Down the backstretch, he's only got 1.5 more laps to go. Gardner's going to bring it up off of turn 4. White flag is out. The next flag is going to end this race. Gardner with a 6/10 lead. Looks like Swavely and Gardner may have a battle for the last lap here. Looks like Swavely's not going to be able to do anything. And Jeremy Gardner is your winner at Charlotte. Jeremy Gardner bringing it home in first place, with Kyle Hardy bringing it second, and Richard Swavely, your top 3 finishers. So Jeremy Gardner, a new name in this series. However, making a good name for himself, that's for sure. Only 2 starts, and this is his first win. Gardner's going to bring it down to the line and burn it down. And we're going to grab our top 3 finishers, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back with our top three finishers. Starting off, we've got Richard Swavely bringing it home in third place. Richard, looked like you had a lot of speed at the beginning of this race and then kind of fell back a bit, bounced back enough to get you in the top three. Tell us about your night.
Yeah, it was first run. Couple of guys was getting around up front. Kind of cooked my tires trying to get around them, and Jeremy and Kyle got back around me. Then I thought I had it made on pit strategy. Then that caution came out, and I wasn't going to beat him on uh, same tire, or I wasn't beating him on same worn tires, so I was definitely wasn't going to beat him with more laps on the more laps on my tires. So yeah, I kind of bit the bullet on strategy, but I fought back, got back to third.
Yeah, nevertheless, bounced back up into third for a top three finish. So, who would you like to thank, Richard?
Yeah, I got Mr. Twister Lures on the car tonight. That's subsidiary of MEPS, big partner of mine. Also like to thank Blacktooth Brewery, Woodward Precision Power Steering, and Sim Racing Merch.
All right, Richard, congratulations on the third place.
All right, thank you.
And our second place finisher, Kyle Hardy. Kyle, you gave quite a run. You and Gardner going back and forth. Tell us about your night.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad run. Not many cautions, so that was fun.
What do you think you might need of more to get Gardner?
Um, I don't know. He's been running real consistent. He's been close to having some wins, so he was no stopping him tonight.
All right, well, who'd you like to thank, Kyle?
The series and everybody who races in the series. It's good, clean racing, so that's why I do it.
All right, congratulations on second place finish, Kyle.
Hmm.
And now your winner, Jeremy Gardner. Jeremy, this is your only your second start in this series, and already bringing it home in first place, and you almost won last week too. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I knew coming in tonight. This is definitely one of my best tracks. Started probably seventh or whatever. I seen everybody battling super hard. Knew they were going to burn their stuff up running the mid lane, high lane early in the race. So I had to sat back, conserve tires, and eventually made my way up front. So held it from there. Just kept it clean, tried to stay consistent, and here we are.
Hardy gave you quite a run for your money towards the end there. Was he get making you nervous that he might get you?
A little bit. He was driving the corner super hard. So honestly, I knew he was going to kind of kill his tires right there. I I didn't want to get him too close to me, just to end up in some incident. But I knew he would kind of burn his stuff up. So I kept it the way I did. Just ran my line and just kept it at that.
Well, you guys put on a heck of a show. You guys battling hard while keeping it clean. Lots of fun to watch you guys. Congratulations on the win tonight. Who would you like to thank?
Little Debbie again for her delicious cakes. Darren Dennis for teaching me how to be fast. That's about it.
All right, thanks, Jeremy, and congratulations on win number one this season.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for the broadcast.
Thank you. All right, that's going to do it for us here at 1-5 Studios. If you're enjoying the racing action, make sure you subscribe every Monday night at 8:45 Eastern. The International Asphalt Association's Xfinity Series is racing, so make sure to subscribe. And once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the next track.